nicer Wendy's. Where y'all from?
Ice up. Indies. Yeah. Live free, speak your peace. Stay humble in these streets, yeah. In these streets. Let's go.
So welcome folks to this week's video. Thanks a lot for watching. In this week's video we're back to New York, and I'm starting out with my Lumix S5 Mark II, and we're on the Staten Island ferry, which is, if you haven't been to New York and you're planning a trip there, is a great free way to see the Statue of Liberty, because the ferry goes right past it and it is a free ferry to get on. So it's an excellent thing, takes about half an hour, and then there's a bit of a shopping place either side, and you can hop on and come back, all of it free, which is absolutely amazing. But anyway, starting out with the Lumix, and yeah, I hope you enjoy this first part of the video.
The trees and the cars, brownstone buildings with the kids on the porch, murals on the walls for the ones that we lost, bodegas on the corner, let me see what's in store. Subway stations with the maps in the cars. Summer cookouts, uncle got the sandals on. Statue of Liberty, we holding up the torch. If they ask where I'm from, tell them this is New York. We from the home of the biggie, people blowing they ciggies. And these girls going wild cause they flashing they is litty. Watch your steps cause these blocks we grew up on that bad boy in 96 with Diddy. Take a walk, come with me, let me show you what really go down. Fiends on the corner, every hood got a deli or crowns. Cops pull us over, it don't matter if you black or you brown. City never sleeps, it's the place that where hip hop was found. Playground parks with the trees and the cars. Brownstone buildings with the kids on the porch. Murals on the walls for the ones that we lost. Bodegas on the corner, let me see what's in store. Subway stations with the maps in the cars. Summer cookouts, uncle got the sandals on. Statue of Liberty, we holding up the torch. If they ask where I'm from, tell them this is New York. I look around as I'm viewing the city. Skyscrapers and bridges, bright lights, fast life, Manhattan living. Cross over downtown, welcome to the concrete. The Nets to Barclays, the Mets to Yankees. Ubers and yellow taxis. And while I'm fitted with some butters, we heard savvy when tight jeans was baggy. From JFK to LaGuardia, city that never sleeps, insomnia. Home of Junior Mafia, word. Playground parks with the trees and the cars. Brownstone buildings with the kids on the porch. Murals on the walls for the ones that we lost. Bodegas on the corner, let me see what's in store. Subway stations with the maps in the cars. Summer cookouts, uncle got the sandals on. Statue of Liberty, we holding up the torch. If they ask where I'm from, tell them this is New York. Brooklyn, BK all day, BK all day, we go hard. Yeah. Brooklyn, BK all day, we go hard. Let peace, stress free, let it be. God got a bigger plan for you and me. Let peace, stress free, let it be. God got a bigger plan for you and me. Let peace, stress free, let it be. God got a bigger plan for you and me.
So I hope you enjoyed the first part of the video there. Out of the 11 shots that I got, I sort of, I would say that I like probably 5 on there. There is some touristy shots, of course. Well, you know, I was a tourist at the end of the day. But yeah, the ones I like is, I quite like this one here of the the person waiting for the train there. Just managed to capture that through the railings. I quite like that shot. The other one is this one here, which is the pano that I did of the city. I mean, that was just a single shot pano, but I quite like that. It's quite a nice tidy shot, although like I say, it's not going to win any awards, but you know, I do like it. I also like the guy who was sat he was sat the other side of the window. We were inside the boat, and he was just on the sort of deck area outside. And I quite like the shot of him silhouetted with the Statue of Liberty in the background, so I like that one as well. I also like this one here. He just stood out to me when I just sat on the bench, sort of just watching the world go by. He was just stood there, and he was obviously in his business suit, and it just looked right to take a picture from the back of him with his suit on, and then obviously the city in the background. I just thought those two elements worked together, and I quite like that shot. And then the last couple of shots I do like is just shooting down the sort of orange hallway of the boat, and I can't decide whether I like the first one with the person walking past or the second one, which has got the Statue of Liberty in the background. Can't decide which one I like, but I quite like those shots as well. So anyway, that was that. Next thing, we sort of we went and did a bit of shopping. I then put the Lumix away, and I brought the Bessa out, which I was looking to finish off my roll of Delta 400. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the Bessa part of this video. So that was me out of film in the Bessa. Like I said, I just managed to finish off the last 13 shots on the roll of Delta that I had in there from the previous day. So out of them 13 shots, I did like quite a few of them. I guess probably somewhere around 6 or 7 of them, something like that. And the ones I really liked was, I liked this one here, which was us just coming away from the shopping place. And it was a woman stood there with her shopping bags and stuff, and she's looking back towards Manhattan and the city and everything. I just really liked that shot. Quite a nice one there. The other thing I which was my absolute favourite shot, is this one here. I don't even remember taking it, to be honest. It's just one of them shots where I took and I didn't really remember taking it, but I absolutely love it. It's one of my favourite from the trip. And these two sort of elderly ladies, or older ladies I should say, who were looking at each other and they were having a conversation with each other sort of just before they crossed the road, and I just really liked that shot. Those two ladies just looked really interesting, and I just had to take that snap, but I don't remember actually taking it. But looking back at it now, I love that shot. So those two ladies, absolutely love that shot. The other one that I liked was I liked the guard crossing the road when he was walking towards me. I mean, obviously I chest shot that, so I was pleased that came out. He is a little bit out of focus, but you know, I do like that shot anyway. The other one I liked is the guy who was, again, when we got back on the boat, I just saw him sort of looking out at the views and everything, and I quite like him just leaning up against the open window and just sort of looking out. Really like that shot. And then there's a couple of people, or a couple of shots there that I was just taking with the Statue of Liberty in the background, and just using people as silhouettes to sort of, you know, frame either side and lead you into the statue in the background there. So I quite like that one. I think my favourite out of these two is the one where the guy is just chatting to his mate next to him. So I've just sort of managed to capture the side of his face there. So I quite like those ones as well. So yeah, so that's sort of the role there of Delta, which I really enjoyed. So now, on to some jiggly footage, and I'm really, really sorry. I have tried to keep the footage to a minimum, but yeah, it is a bit jiggly. Again, we went back to the hotel, and then we went back out at night because we had an appointment to go up at the top of the edge in the Rockefeller Center, which was one of my favourite sort of viewing platforms, so to speak. But we went up there at night, and I did take out the Lumix, and I also took out the Sigma 1-400mm lens because I've not shown that any love on this trip, and it was just sort of sat in the hotel room. So I decided just to take that out and see how I got on with it. So on to the next part of the video. Dance away, mate. That's cool chandelier, isn't it? This time. Imagine being cute up here. So that was the last part of the video, and I hope you enjoyed the sort of Lumix walkthrough I just did with the 1 to 400mm lens. Now, I quite liked just taking that lens out and being restricted to that lens, because it really did sort of make me look differently at the scene and pick out more intimate details. You know, an example of that one, sort of three shots that I really like, I suppose, are these three here. The first one is a sort of the O, I suppose, the Radio City sign, and just a reflection in the window. And I quite like the fact that just above it, you're sort of seeing a lamp there in somebody's window, so I quite like it. Now, it'd be nice if there was a person sat there, sort of, or stood there looking out. Might have been a bit of a weird shot, but anyway, that would be my only sort of request out of that one. And then the other two is just using the Music City signing there, and just, you know, again, there's a reflection in the window. And then the second one was just using the canopy of one of the street sellers to sort of just put that in the bottom of the frame there, and a bit out, obviously, out of focus, and so you're really focusing in on the sign there. So I like them photos there, and again, you know, they're not award winning, but I liked them. I liked the fact that, you know, going out with the Sigma lens was a bit different. It was, you know, I think that I'd never have got them shots if I hadn't have taken that lens out. I'd have been doing a lot of cropping, so let's put it that way. And then of course we went up the top of the edge, and you do get a really nice view of the Empire State Building. I didn't take a massive amount of shots up there, to be honest with you. I know they've been done a million times before. You've seen some ones of me just shooting down towards the street and picking out different buildings and stuff like that. But what I did do is try to get a little bit creative. I don't think it worked, though, was with this shot here. Now, this shot here is when I walked past one of the sort of binocular stand thingies where you put your money in, and obviously you can see the city. What I did was I walked past one, and I noticed that I could see the reflection of the Empire State Building, which was behind me. So I was just trying to sort of gear the camera up to get the reflection of the Empire State Building in the sort of eyepiece of the binoculars to get that reflection. I don't think it really worked, but that's what I was trying to convey with that. So yeah, I thought I'd put it in the video anyway. So anyway, that's it for this one. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm desperately trying to get out of my 4x5, but I'm really struggling. Just work is mad at the moment. Obviously Christmas is coming up as well, and just getting time to get out, shoot, develop, you know, put a video together. It's just like, it's a nightmare at the moment. So I'm hoping that possibly this week I might be able to get out of it. I have got a couple of locations in my mind to get out and shoot, so just finding the time to get out and actually do it. So anyway, there we go. Well, thanks for watching. If you've liked this one, please leave a like. Subscription to your channel is always appreciated. And please leave me a comment below. I always read them and I always get back to people. So thanks a lot for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.